What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Right Wager Podcast. It's Wednesday, September 19, 2018. I am the big man on campus. Looking forward to another day, another dollar here on the show. So I hope you enjoyed your Wednesday. Little Champions League action. Got the job done today with Juventus. They beat Valencia. It wasn't an easy start, but listen, even with 10 men, they should be able to beat Valencia. We're crawling back. I'm actually on the website. I believe I'm only I want to say I'm even. I might be a game down. Yeah, I'm one game down actually. We're crawling back on that site. So we're heading towards another Thursday, some more soccer. We'll try to find a winner in Europa League tomorrow. If you're not involved with the website, that's up to you. If you want to come aboard, we'd love to have you. And if not, you could keep sitting on the sidelines. Look, the losing is over. We hope, at least. We'll give you our all. We'll try to provide you with cracking tips and hopefully keep trying to find some winners here. So hopefully you had a great day. We'll chat it tonight about some things. We'll get into the NBA. For whatever reason, it seems like when I post, people feel the need to give their opinion on what they can do. I don't think you can beat the NBA other than the way I bet it. And I'll tell you all the secret how you beat the NBA here in a minute. But if you have questions on anything, feel free to send those babies in. I want to first thank all of you. Really, whoever. I don't know how many people actually saw it, but I want to thank all of you for the kind words on the video I posted. I wasn't sure if I wanted to post that. I'm generally a pretty private person on my personal life. I don't really put a lot of it out there. What I do is my own business. You see me at the shore and stuff once in a while, but that stuff I try to keep separate. But, I felt like I was happy with what I've been doing. I think there's a lot of people that will laugh and act like they can do what I did in that video. But the truth of the matter is that was at the end of that video, that workout. It's not easy to move like that, even skinny. Most people are not in shape, no matter what size they are. I'm happy to say that I'm still pretty strong and can move regardless. For me, the whole weight thing has really just been, I didn't really care for a long time. For me, like I eat when I'm hungry and that was it. But I'm almost enjoying doing this now. It's a nice kind of getaway for me. I'm busy with what I'm doing with videos and always having to be on the air and doing picks and stuff. So it's nice to go there, listen to music. I really enjoy my trainer. He's a great guy. We relate a lot to each other, and it feels good. It feels good to sweat and to feel good with that stuff. And, that's difficult to do. A lot of that stuff, most people can't do a push-up. I'm confident I can do 30 or 40, in a row. So, and it's not easy. I'm a bigger guy. It's not easy to do that stuff. So I'm proud of it. It was the end of the workout, and I feel good about it. So I thought I'd share, and looks like people, took to it. I mean, I got a ton of retweets and likes, which is cool. A lot of people, discussed that, what they're up to and that kind of stuff. So, I thank you for all the kind words. A lot of comments coming in. Let's try to answer some of these. Troy V, thank you, man. Comic Ricky, Juan, Steve, KG, Alex, Rob, George Young. How about that? Boston, George checking in. Yeah, I saw that, George. Good to have you, man. Hopefully you got on today's winner. Good call on Juventus. Thank you, Mondo. What does the red card mean for Ronaldo going forward? It means that he is gonna. That's actually a good question. I kind of forget how the red cards work in Champions League. I want to say he misses the next match, but I might be wrong there. In the league, generally, it's a ban. Like the English Premier League, it's a 3-game ban. Thanks, George. Appreciate it, Lloyd. It's not that I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed of being fit at all. Like, I don't care about people's opinions about me. I just didn't really want to be that guy that posts those kind of videos, So for me, it wasn't really that, If I worried about what I look like, I would not get on camera every day. Don't be ashamed if you're trying to get fit. I know. I got you playing on the stair in my truck. Good stuff. Shout out to everyone in your truck. I don't know if there's anyone else in there, but I appreciate you checking me out today, DT Dogs. Um, yeah, I'll tell you, man. The end of the workout is rough, but I'm starting to get by it, man. I'm feeling good about it. Any thoughts on FanDuel not paying an $82,000 bet? Um, no, not really. Any thoughts? I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, the customer should have known that that wouldn't count. A glitch doesn't matter. Most books will not pay you for that. There's rules in that. And if you read any books online, they have the same rules. Um, should he get paid? No, because to me, he looks like he knows what he's doing. Most books pull odds with a minute left. He bet it right before the odds move. So I don't know. I think he was trying to get over on people, and he didn't. He didn't. So I don't think he's going to get paid. So no, I don't think he should get paid. Or is your trainer a gambler? No, he's not a gambler. I checked out your trainer's Twitter handle. He's a great guy. He's got a. I'll tell you what. It's kind of amazing what he's been able to do as a trainer. He basically trains like everyone around here. Like everyone knows him. He's him and his partner. They're you know they're the trainers. If you're, it's funny because there's so many different people that go there. Like it's not just the hood that goes there. It's like everybody goes there, and he does a great job. They've really not built a nice business. If you ever have questions, I'm sure he'd be happy to answer them. He's a great guy. And I owe my workouts to him. The workouts are cool because I prefer like more kind of ghetto workouts. Like I don't need a lot to do. It's like obstacle courses and like tough. I don't want to take it easy. Like not that I'm not going to do stuff I can't do. But like for me, like I start out on elliptical, I do that for about 15 minutes, and then we get into different workouts, whether it's like little obstacle courses or like that medicine ball, that tire, all that stuff. Those are the kind of workouts I like, more like rugged, kind of, anyone can do. Um, that's funny. And I've heard that before when I was a kid. I remember somebody told me that like the homeless dude on the corner should be the most brolic guy in the world because, if you're not doing anything all day, you can just fucking work out. Look at people in jail. I mean, working out becomes a kind of enjoyable. You kind of have mind, body, and soul, positive vibes. I don't want to go to jail, but I feel like I understand. Because working out is like you could do it anywhere. You could be no matter where you are. The guy in the corner, the homeless guy, like try better yourself at least. Go work out. You could do a fucking pull up on a street sign if you want. What else do we have here? I blocked you on Twitter. Well, let me take a look at your account. I'm sure there's a reason. Listen, I don't block people for any reason. So if you were blocked, there was definitely a reason. So we'll take a look. Let's get into the NBA stuff. All these people that are big NBA bettors, they can beat the NBA. Beat it with that. You can't beat the NBA. You can act like you do. All of us act like, some of these guys act like they're NBA savants. But I've learned throughout the years, it's a very difficult league to beat. The only way you can beat it is by fading line movements, betting on a lot of bad teams, covering numbers. There's a reason the Cavs and the Warriors are terrible against the spread. If you looked at the best teams, you would say, oh, they should be great against. They don't care. NBA players don't give a shit. They don't care about the regular season. You can make a lot of money fading the public in the NBA. That's really the only way to do it, frankly. So, yeah, I mean, I couldn't care less what people think. As far as people think you could beat the NBA. If you want to try to pretend like you can, go ahead. I don't think you can. So, that's just really my opinion. As far as people's opinions on that, good luck. I don't think you can though. Thanks, Donnie. Donnie Rightside checking in, my man. When do you start with college basketball? Well, when the season begins. Thanks, HDC. Best gambler, not sure what you're talking about there. Steelers could be down 3 starters on the offensive line. Yeah, I mean they're also down. With Joe Hayden. There's a lot of they have some problems right now. That team. Donnie Rightside getting in it with someone on Twitter again. I got to see what this is all about. What the hell happened here? I didn't hear about this. Looks like he had to teach someone about how to win a wager. Let's see what this is all about. Feel free to send in any questions you might have, by the way. Oh, Donnie. Oh, Donnie. Oh, Donnie. You actually got yourself involved with that little fuckhead. Oh, he's the worst, that kid. I know that kid. He's an absolute punk. Wow. You actually argue with that little fuck? He's a complete troll. Oh, man. That sucks. He thinks he's like God's gift to handicapping. This guy was in my DM about a month or two ago begging me for handicapping tips. Now he's king sports better. Yeah, he's a complete dope. Complete dope. He's called me before. He's called on my blackjack show. And it's funny, he was a cool guy initially, but then he just started being a total prick. Like he's a complete hack, that guy. Like he was a nice guy initially, but then he just started being a real dickhead. Like the shit he was saying, and like he kind of got that, and this is what's funny about Twitter, because there are so many jealous people on Twitter that's not even funny. And I have no problem saying this. There are a lot of people jealous of what we do. They want to be on SBR. They want to get paid to give out info. They want to do shows. They want to get paid. None of these fucking cappers that sell picks, they don't make any money. We do it. We're doing this. We're improving. We're getting in people's lives. We're helping people. So many people are jealous of what we do. It's true. I mean, you could try to act like you're not. These guys, what I want to be jealous of you for? Because you go to a fucking day job and you're sad of your life and you're always trying to be someone else. This guy, bro, literally used to DM me all the time about how can he get involved with the business. He wants to be like me. He wants to be like this, da-da-da-da-da. And he started being a real crumb. So I'm just like, dude, quit it. Stop being a troll. And now he's cracking on with Donnie, I see. Which it's no surprise. I mean, that's just what he does. He's a troll. What else do we got going on here? Am I going to make a video for Europa? Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to be on the Europa League show yesterday. We had a little bit of a time issue. I wasn't able to be on, unfortunately. I'll be back next week. What's up, Thomas? Thanks for checking me out. All right, Kyle, we'll figure it out, bro. I'm a football coach, and you're right. It's not easy to do. I was excited and happy to see you on the video. Thanks, KG. Appreciate it. Have I seen Duke basketball yet? Zion Williamson, 280 pounds. Yeah, that's my problem with him. I don't know if we'll ever get the weight in check. That's a big problem. It just is. That's a problem. And I wonder, can he make a jump shot? I think he'll have problems with weight his whole career, unfortunately. And we'll see if he can get through it. So, yeah, I worry about that for him. Thoughts on Tennessee getting Josiah Price, big 5-star recruit? Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Tennessee is a top 15 team coming into the season. This is a really good basketball team that I'm really high on. And actually, frankly, I considered jumping on a future out in Vegas on this group. This is a good basketball team. They bring back literally everyone. Bones back, Turner's back, Grant Williams is back, Schofield's back. Kyle Alexander, Jalen Johnson, Jordan Bowden. This is a good basketball team. I have my eye on them. Clearly, it's all Kentucky's world, but it wouldn't surprise me if Tennessee's the favorite to win this conference this year. Really like this group. I'll tell you what, though. The only issue I have with Tennessee is the man leading the program. I don't like Rick Barnes. I've never been a Rick Barnes guy. I'm not interested in Rick Barnes. To me, he's the only one that holds them back. But if you're asking me from a standpoint of, do I think they can win the SEC? Yeah, I do. There's some real improved teams. They don't really need to improve. They just need to continue to do what they do. I like them a lot. Very high on Tennessee. Which is saying a lot because I normally hate Tennessee athletics. All right, here we go. We got a comment from Josh. Josh, I took Temple. What do you think about that? Yeah, listen, I've talked about that game a lot. 7.5 is not a great number because you can get 7 now. I think they get the job done there. I was kind of disappointed you weren't on the Europa League show. Yeah, I appreciate that. Let's actually take a look at a couple Europa League games. We did this yesterday, and I want to say we came in on some of our tips for Champions League today. Actually, I want to take a look at that. Bayern Munich came in. I mentioned them in a accumulator. Real Madrid over came in. Man United beat Young Boys. That's a difficult game. Good win by United going up to beat Young Boys. What else do we have? Ajax won. Juventus, obviously. I don't think we talked at that one because that was a premium. But yeah, let's take a look at Europa here tomorrow. Europa's getting smaller and smaller, which is good, but still a ton of fixtures. It's really what you see with Europa League. I want to take a look at Arsenal Football Club taking on Vorskla, which many people don't even know where Vorskla Poltava is. Vorskla is a Ukrainian team. Arsenal should absolutely crush this team. I would think they'd win 3-4-0. Besiktas against Sarpsborg. Always tough to go to Turkey. Line's a little low there. I mean, a lot of these big teams you're paying a premium for. Chelsea, not a bad price. PAOK out of Greece are always good, but Chelsea should be able to take care of business there. Celtic beat Rosenborg in Hampton Park a few weeks ago when they were in the Champions League together. Celtic now getting Rosenborg again, which is quite interesting. I would say I would rock with them here. Price is a little low, though. That's kind of the issue here. AC Milan, Dudelange. Dudelange is a team out of Luxembourg that I am absolutely floored that they're in this competition. They're one of the worst teams as far as in this competition, but they found ways to get through. Impressive stuff, but now they got to play an Italian side. Could get ugly for them. Zenit on the road. I don't like them. Salzburg on the road. I actually like Leipzig. I think they could beat Salzburg. Salzburg are a bet against on the road. What else do we have here? It's a tough card. Tough card. The only one that's really jumping out at me is Arsenal. I think they kill Vorskla. I don't know. I gotta look more into these. Kind of being put on the spot here. How many reps do you do in your workout? How many times do you go through the courses? Well, I mean, that one I went 3 different times through it. A lot of the time, as far as reps, I'll do 3 sets of 20. So I'll do, like I'll get on my back, basically laying on my back on the ground, and my trainer will get on top and stand on like some kind of, like, I don't know, he'll stand on something and it'll be above me, and I'll get the medicine ball and throw it up, and he'll throw a bag, and just like those kind of stuff, all sorts of stuff. We generally do 3 sets though. Am I excited for Jordan Matthews? Yeah, I mean, he's got a good relationship with Wentz. So I guess it's okay. Can the Vols be a powerhouse? No, I don't think there'd be a powerhouse. The Ronaldo call was terrible, as we discussed. Yeah, he's actually one of the biggest players in the NBA, and he's not even in the NBA. I think he's the second heaviest player if you would have been in the NBA. It's a good point there by you, Spike. I'm jealous of you guys, but if you can't beat them, join them. Thanks, Troy. Yeah, Rocky Top will be fun on Saturday night. It's good point by you. Big game for them. What do we have here? Well, that's no surprise, Teddy B. You disagree with everything I say. listen, I'm not going to explain myself again. Teddy B wins at everything. That's just the kind of guy he is. He's actually he's so good. He's better than God at the NBA, which is no surprise because I had every feeling in the world that he'd come in here and say that. Um, as far as as far as beating the NBA the way guys like Teddy B play, well, good luck, man. I mean, you might find a gem once in a while. I don't agree with you. And that's your opinion. Um, and as far as you winning 5K last year in the NBA, feel free to let's show your proof on that, especially when you're coming out and saying it. Teddy B making videos now. I didn't see his video. Good for him, though. My thoughts on Michigan future in college basketball. Not sure. I mean, Michigan's always a team that you got to keep your eye on, but at some point, losing so many players is going to hurt. But you look at coming back this year. I mean, they have some talented players. You still have Charles Matthews. I think a guy that is going to be great in his senior season for them. Him and Jordan Poole should be very good at the guard positions. Xavier Simpson as well. Livers really came into his own last year. I think Teskey's actually a pretty decent player. You would think a whole season will give them confidence in him. So I'm maybe excited about what he can do for them. If he can be like maybe slightly like a Mitch McGarry or even like a something like that, I think that's a win for them. They didn't do much in the transfer market, which is always interesting. Usually you would hope you can go out and maybe address some players. I think Eli Brooks takes a step as a guard for them. I saw him play in high school over at Spring Grove High School. He was a terrific player, kind of a do-it-all guard. I think their guards are really good. You got to hope like some of these freshmen can do something for you. This kid they got from Canada, Ignas Brazdeikis, Colin Castleton, players like that. If they can get them to play well, as far as bigs are concerned, yeah, I could see it. Do I think they win anything? No. I think getting to the tournament would be obviously surely okay. Winning a game or two. Who do I have an MGK? Yeah, I've talked about this as well. I'm not an Eminem guy. Was never really into his music. I've mentioned emotional rappers, which I'm not a big fan of. The only emotional rapper I ever loved was DMX. I think DMX is a legend and should be mentioned when he talk about the greats. But other than him, I wasn't really into like that emotional, like, emo type rap. I thought Eminem was. It was either really funny or really dark. Just not really a fan of his. So yeah, I like MGK. You can find great value in Europa League. I agree. Yeah, nothing on MLB tonight. I actually took out a small play last night though on the Rockies plus 1.5 came in. Um, yeah, but Rosenberg was playing like a real bad side. I don't know about the over there. Celtic are pretty bad on defense though. NBA Nugget always play versus home team on a 1 game back from road trip. Uh, yeah, I agree with that. Um, what else do we have here? Oh, this is a good comment. Looks like a troll in here. Very good. Um, what do we got here? Because you can't cap it, a complete jab at King Rail, but you're not a hater. Listen, bro, you're thinking way too into this. Um, here's what we'll do. Like always, I said this last year to other NBA handicappers. Feel free. I'll put my system up against anyone that thinks they can cap the NBA, and we'll see who's better. I'm waiting for anyone that's interested in coming aboard. You're free to challenge me. I'll put my system up against yours. We'll do like a 3 play a night system or something. I'm very interested. As far as King Rail, I'm not sure how that's a jab at him. I met him at IFBC. He was very nice. As far as hating, how would I hate? He's his own man. He does his own thing. Why would that be a jab at him? I don't care what anybody else does. I care what I do. Um, What else do we have here? I think that's just you trying to start problems, probably. All right, settle down, Jay Vito, with all the trends. We don't need Mark Lawrence's stats on here. Mark Lawrence is stuck in the 80s. We don't need his trends on here. What do we got here? What do we got here? I put a 16 parlay in, and Man Union City were the only ones that didn't win. Well, should have bet them all separately, bro. Yeah, good point, Troy. Well, we all know one Fran's leaving, Fran Dunphy. Thank God. What's up, Nick? Guan got a miracle goal from CSK Moscow. Good stuff. I think 2 wins the Heisman. You and everybody else. I just seen the video of your workout. I did CrossFit. That's no joke. Thanks, John. Appreciate it, bro. Settle down, Guan White. All right. We're up to date with the comments. I like the basketball comments as well tonight. That's always fun. I like hearing about basketball. I like talking about basketball. Actually, I want to show you guys something. I'm excited. I just got this in the mail a few days ago. And check this out. Check my man out. Taylor Funk, Lancaster's own. I love it. How about that? Taylor Funk from Manheim Central. I remember watching him against Cedar Crest his senior year. Check out my man, Q Rose. Look at that. Side by side. Little Eric Pascal as well. Look at that. It's like Christmas. It's like a kid on Christmas. I mean, big man and basketball go together like peanut butter and fucking jelly. It's just great. How about that? What a beautiful mag is that is, isn't it? 353 teams. Athlon is the king. Love Athlon Sports. I think I have every magazine they put out in the last 2 years. Where's Cole Anthony going? I don't know. It's a good question. My guess, probably UNC. We'll see. I mean, if they can get Cole Anthony, they might be up over the top because they're like a point guard away from that. I would say UNC, but Duke and Oregon are involved as well. So I would say UNC. When are you going to do future college basketball video? I don't know. Probably like November 1st. Not really, no. I don't really know about that one, no. No, they will not. Nevada's going to win that one going away. No interest. I have nothing on that game, Jay Vito. Not really looking much at baseball. Though San Diego State coming back, I'll be interested to see how they do in Dutcher's second season. Jalen McDaniel's a really good player. So, coming back this year, they have some guys that are now eligible. If you know me, I'm always very high on San Diego State's program. Devin Watson's back again. He was a great scorer for them last year. Matt Mitchell was terrific at times. You also get Malachi Flynn eligible, which is a huge get for them. They brought him over from Washington State. Big-time transfer there. I've heard a lot about this kid, Ed Chang. And Jeremy Hemsley's back again for another year. So I think SDSU has some real talent. Do I think they can beat Nevada? I don't think. They beat them last year, actually. They actually crushed Nevada in the Mountain West tournament. But no, I'm not sure that I think they can beat Nevada. But I do think they're a decent team. Do you go to any local high school basketball game? Oh, yeah, all the time. I'm big on that. We have a school called McCaskey, Lancaster McCaskey. I've been going to their games forever. I go to a lot of Philadelphia area basketball games. Newman Goretti, Roman, Roman, Archbishop Wood, a lot of those teams. I've seen Allentown on live, a lot of different teams. When I lived in Philly, I used to go to a lot of games. Southern High, yeah, I'm definitely. I saw a lot of these kids play in high school. Mo Bamba, I watched in high school. Cam Reddish, who else? Lonnie Walker. I remember watching Lonnie a couple times live. Yeah, I try to stay up on a lot of these kids recruiting wise. I love going to watch basketball anywhere, whether it's college, high school. I mean, many of you guys know I'm a Temple season ticket holder. I always enjoy that. What do we got here? What do we got here? Yeah, I see through that one, Best Gambler. I think UTEP get their first win this weekend. Might be their only win. Space Jam is coming out. I hate remakes. I won't be watching that one. Sorry. The original one's the only one I care about. I actually have to sing I Believe I Could Fly sometime. I'm actually a decent singer, if you guys haven't heard. I think I've sung before on stuff, and people thought I was actually decent. Actually, you know what? Sonny Vega, if he's in here. Sonny Vega's heard me sing before. He actually said I was decent. So maybe I'll have to sing sometime. I actually do very good R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly. I'm pretty good with that. Is Arizona going to be good? Who do you think wins the Pac-12? I think Oregon win the Pac-12, but I think Arizona are an interesting team. Arizona haven't had any issues getting players to come play there. You look at obviously getting Nico Mannion was huge, and you look at this team this year. I mean, they're actually solid. I mean, they have some good players. I mean, Brandon Randolph is a guy I saw in high school play. He's a terrific player out of Westtown High School. He from the Yonkers. Ira Lee, big time recruit. They were able to get him. Ryan Luther comes over from Pittsburgh. Chase Jeter comes over from Duke. I mean, this team's actually going to be pretty solid. Corey Jones, 6'3" guard, redshirt sophomore. They're not going to win this conference, but they're not going to be that bad. I think a lot of people thought they, including myself, I thought they'd be a team that would struggle a lot this year. But Sean Miller has somehow been able to figure it out. Go out and get some transfers. I really like Luther. Luther is a good player. He played at Pittsburgh for a few years. He's a great scorer. I love Chase Jeter as well. Big time player on the block. You get some good guard play out of Randolph and guys like that. I mean, Ira Lee, that front court of Ira Lee, Luther, and Jeter is pretty good. And you know what I love about Miller? He always gets great defenders. Even Mannion coming in. Nico Mannion's one of the best defenders in the class. Him coming in, they have some real good defensive players in this team. That's one thing I always like about Sean Miller's crew. Sing the Juventus song. I will someday, sure. Yes, Pjanic was terrific today. Filled in for Ronaldo quite nicely. I work at Miami Hurricanes program. I knew Lonnie was a one and done. Yeah, I think a lot of us did. Thanks, Matt Varnum. Appreciate it, man. What do I think about the UConn game? What do you think I think about the UConn game, bro? I think they roll. UConn's terrible. Eric, could be looking ahead though. I mean, you might want to remember that. I don't know. All right. Do I want to sing the Juventus song? I guess I could. There might be some videos when I sing this song. Oh, fuck it out. Oh, I forgot to stretch today. I got to do that. All right. You guys really want me to sing? All right. Smiglia dell'eroe, abba cuore strisce, poc'è dove vuoi, vesto le tue conquiste, fuori la rivera, sale la storia di tutti noi, solo che come può, fede anche quello che sei. Juve, storia di grande amore, faccio di grassa in nero, io lo che scansa davvero, solo per te e la Juve, solo che questo è caro, fanno un'issa all'inizio era solo per sé. There you go. That's enough. That's enough, Juve. Oh man. Oh yes. Yes. All right. That was a cappella too. That was like not in my ear or anything. Um, you should come to Vegas for the Pac-12 tournament. I actually might. I'm considering that. I always wanted to do that. Um, what? What? Where are you guys coming up with this stuff? There are a lot of people coming up with random shit today. Um, thanks, guys. Um, well, obviously, if you were listening, you know what that was. It was a Juventus song, Crazy Rocker. Maybe you should listen. You guys are all sad that you can't sing in Italian the way I can. Oh yeah, MLS is tonight. See what we got on that. I haven't been betting MLS. I've just been betting on England and there's been international breaks and stuff. MLS is getting towards the end of the season, so there's not a ton going on right now. Atlanta United plays tonight. Fucking hell, let's go. And they're playing the Earthquakes. The Earthquakes suck. I actually like the United and the Sounders. Plus 160. I mean, I'm Spanish. I know pretty well because I live in a Spanish area. Italian. Growing up, my best friend was from Sicily, so yeah. I mean, I can understand Italian pretty well. You know, I definitely understand both those. Um, no, I actually didn't even really try on that. I could probably sing it a lot better, but I was singing it a cappella. I need to have like the music in the background. I sing when no one's looking. I guess I could probably do it, but it's tough. Have you thought about a second career? No, I haven't. I'm a man of many talents. I can do a lot of things that you don't know I could do. I can work out. I can sing. I'm very OCD. I do a lot of stuff. I've always tried to have like I wanted to see how many likes I could actually get on something. I thought that like video would get maybe like 200-300 likes. I've gotten like 900 likes in that video. That video has been viewed 28,000 times. How about that? Do you prefer Latinas? Yeah, definitely. I mean, like if you ask me like my perfect like girl, like what she would be, like probably I would hope she's like Cuban or Italian. Like Italian accents like are the best. Like Italian's just like an awesome language. It's like sexy, but yeah, I like all sorts of women. All right, guys, we'll be on for another 5 minutes or so. If you have any last minute questions, feel free. Really, just come on here to talk with you guys, have some fun, um, and yeah. I'd really love Alshon Jeffrey to play this week. That would be fucking great, but I don't think he's going to. Nah, you don't have to have a big booty. I like chicks that have hourglass figures. Like I don't want like a bam, huge ass, but like, I need some, I need like, like that. I only go of tens. Like if you're not a 10, I'm not going with you. And that means I'm alone, then it's okay. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up. I've been on the air a lot today, so I'm gonna wrap it the hell up and go and I got to do some things around my house. I got to go to the store. I got to do all sorts of stuff. Hopefully, you all enjoy your evening, and we'll be back tomorrow, Thursday, with the right side of campus on SBR. Yeah, I mean Atlanta looks pretty good tonight. All right, guys, have a great night. See you next time. Bye bye.